100 of the Crown Towers handicap. Arcadia Prince will run the public elect. Red lights are flashing and the starter hits the button and away they go. They're racing. Sovereign Trade last early on. Arcadia Prince about midfield and Spillanova Taxagano are going to try and hit off Stocks in the early part. There's not that much speed on though. Mrs. Brown's Boy was able to glide up there 3 deep. Will try and get outside of Spillanova, who just wants to try and walk them in front. So Mrs. Brown's Boy's going up and testing it. So he's going to hand up, I would say. In behind them came Red Publisher, who's back there running about 5th outside of Stocks. Arcadia Prince in the clear, then Sovereign Trade Broker, and a clear last is Middle Earth. A little more pace at the 800 metre mark, and the leader, Mrs. Brown's Boy, took it up clearly. A length and a half to Spillanova, just sitting off it for Brown. A similar margin, Taxagano. Back on the fence, Stocks is 4th, now being covered by Red Publisher. A length and a half to the favourite, Arcadia Prince, spotting the leader, 5 coming towards the 400, and then Sovereign Trade Broker. Last of all is Middle Earth. They approach the bend, 400 left to go. Down on the inside, Mrs. Brown's Boy, 3/4 Spillanova, about to move up and challenge, and Red Publisher's a length and a half away, being followed by Arcadia Prince starting to run on. Over on the inside, Mrs. Brown's Boy, Spillanova joins it now. Here comes Arcadia Prince on the outside of Red Publisher. 150 to go, and Arcadia Prince swept up, grabbed the lead, draws away from the. It's all over, bar the shouting, and Arcadia Prince is going to trot in. All interest in the minor placings. Arcadia Prince Pike eased it down and just let it cruise to the line. One from Spillanova, Mrs. Brown's Boy or Red Publisher. Broker next home, followed by Taxagano, Sovereign Trade, Middle Earth, and Stocks had rounded them all up last home. Arcadia Prince, the favourite there, much too good. The Piero 4-year-old brother, of course, of the exciting filly Arcadia Queen. And an armchair for the Wizard. He just had the horse cruising along back there, midfield, in the clear. He bided his time and then cut the ribbons. And that was all she wrote. Arcadia Prince 2 even 120, getting home in the Crown Towers handicap. Good tussle for minors. Spillanova, Brown just trying to park and ride, get the trail behind Mrs. Brown's Boy. Red Publisher's there. 8 Spillanova gets the bob of the heads for second placing, Jason Brown. And Mrs. Brown's Boy, number 6, third home, Alan Kennedy in front of number 4, Red Publisher. 3, 8, 6 and 4, 123.86 the time that they've posted. Arcadia Prince for Peter's Investments by Piero out of Arcadia with 12 starts, 6 wins and 3 seconds now, building up quite a record, and 3 in this preparation for trainer Adam Durant. William Pike gets his first up this afternoon. The promise of more to come later on though in the day. We'll be out to Britt Taylor in just a couple of moments. Spillanova second, the Denman Brown Alley gelding for Jim Taylor, Jason Brown, Mrs. Brown's Boy, Discourcy out of MG Brown, lots of Browns there, and King Alan Kennedy third home. So 2 3/4, a short head, a short head. The official margin's 35.18 is the closing sectional after the running of the previous of the day. We haven't had much of a chance to get out there to Britt, but let's take the opportunity now. And she is with the man that she spoke a lot to last Saturday, and here they are doing it all again after Arcadia Prince's victory in the third, Britt.
I definitely did, and for Pike backers, hopefully we're speaking a lot again today as well. Willie, congratulations. You weren't overly quick out, but managed to find a nice enough spot.
Yeah, we actually ended up in a really good spot. I was expecting to be 1 spot closer, but I just slipped a little bit on jumping. Probably actually worked out for the better. I ended up with a nice card up, and he's sort of too good for him today.
Geez, he put them away well too.
Yeah, I don't think it's sort of any real surprise. We had a nice barrier, and I think the pressure was on us to deliver, and we did, so it was nice.
In the next Nordic King, your expectations?
He'll run a good race. Much the same though. I'll have to do a good job, and I'm sure he'll run well.
How many winners today?
1's good, and now we just any more is a bonus.
Perfect. Hopefully it's the big one as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bob Peters joins us, and Bob, Arcadia Prince, geez, he's come back in really good fettle this time in.
Yes, so we've always had a lot of time for him, and maybe he's looked at what his sister could do.
Yeah, he travelled so sweetly today as well. He looked the winner a long way from home, especially at the halfway mark.
Yes, he was travelling well, and there wasn't a lot of speed on early, which allowed him to be about midfield, and coming to the corner, I thought he was going really well, and he did the job.
You step him up now to the 1600?
Not necessarily. I'll just see what's around for him. He doesn't have to go up.
enticing star, Bob. Looking forward to seeing her, and I guess with this wind picking up, that could be in her advantage.
Oh, yes, I don't know what to think there. So nothing would surprise me.
Have you had a look at her out the back yet today?
No, I'm going up there straight after this.
Okay, let me know what you think.
Thank you.